Hello, hello, hello. How is it going, everybody? This is Dejan Paris. I will be your host tonight. I will be going over Shopify as a almost like as a whole, just a general overview of Shopify. First and foremost, like I said, I'm Dejan Paris. I've been in this space, the e-commerce internet marketing, affiliate marketing space since 2011, 2012, around that time. I can say I'm fairly successful, multiple six figures in this space here. Just recently got into Shopify, and I mean recently, quarter one, which is the beginning of January. I really wanted to get you guys onto this platform, which is Shopify, because it's pretty much your own store. You make the rules. You are in charge, so to speak. Other platforms like eBay, Amazon, those platforms, you pretty much under someone else's microscope, so to speak. So if you make any small mistakes or any mistakes at all, your whole business can be wiped out in a blink of an eye. With Shopify, like I said, you make the rules, you're the boss. So that's why I definitely want to get this out to the masses. That's why it is free. Like I said, it's a brief overview. And I know a lot of people, when they start a business, they don't have a lot of money, or they don't want to be spending a lot of money up front. So the techniques and the examples I'm going to use today are pretty much, for the most part, either extremely cheap or 100% free, like the traffic source that I use in this training here today is 100% free. It's all organic traffic through a website called Pinterest. So, of course, in future videos, we're going to go over Pinterest, Facebook ads, and stuff like that. That's how you really can, scale it up. But today's training is mainly focused on the free traffic and how can you, start making money with Shopify with the smallest budget possible, pretty much. So this is my Facebook profile. Come on over here, add me as a friend. Let's see if I got any space here. I got 4,987 friends. So you got a little time to come over there and add me as a friend. If not, then you just automatically start following, so you can receive my posts and future trainings and everything like that. So with that being said, we got about 2 more minutes before this whole thing kicks off. So I did create a group. It's called Profit with Paris. I'm pretty sure you can search for it. And then here we go. And this way I can keep everybody in the loop here. Like I said, as if you didn't know already, a lot of my trainings, if not all of my trainings, are 100% free, just to get the training out to the masses and to ensure that everybody gets a piece of the pie, so to speak. So I think you just search for this. I want to say you can just jump right in. It is closed. I think you can just request to join it, and then I'll just approve everybody. So yeah, easy day with that. All right, let's go ahead and hop over here. All right, got about a minute left. So let's go ahead and hop right in. All right, like I said, Dejan Paris. Today's video is going to be about how to set up a Shopify store. It's pretty much like a broad overview of Shopify itself and a few techniques that have made me pretty successful at Shopify. So let's hop right on in. Now, income disclaimer, any profit, any type of numbers, anything like that, your results will vary. If you follow the techniques, you follow my advice, then you can, get to similar results. But like I said, the income results will vary. Is Shopify. Like I said before, other platforms like eBay and Amazon, you pretty much go onto their platform and create almost like a sub store under their name, under their umbrella. So you're pretty much riding on their brand, and that gives the customer confidence to shop with you. With Shopify, you're pretty much using your own brand, and you pretty much building your own brand, and it's your store. Like it says here, is a platform that provides various online website themes and a shopping cart to capture leads. What that means, it provides your very own e-commerce storefront. Now, a few of the partners that have made me successful on Shopify that I use on a daily basis, which is, of course, Shopify itself, Fiverr, 99 Designs, LegalZoom, and Aspire. We'll briefly go over these 5 partners, and then we'll go into some live practical application with setting up your Shopify store as far as the settings and everything. We'll go over how to find profitable items that are selling right now, because that's what Shopify is. It's a right now store. So for example, right now it's like the end of the summer, end of the, everybody's getting ready for fall. So if you were, for example, we're in like a clothing store, you would start putting up jackets and winter hats and scarves and stuff like that. It's a right now type of store. So let's hop right on in. Now this is my store here, actually one of the stores here that is using 100% Pinterest traffic. You got Pinterest, a little bit of Wanelo, but majority of Pinterest traffic. Now what works well with Pinterest is like clothing. So Pinterest is, I want to say 100% women, but that's not true. But it's almost close to it. It's like 90% women. So everything on that site is geared towards like makeup, women's clothing, purses, bags, shoes, heels, and stuff like that. So if you have a store that pretty much has all of that stuff, and you post pins on Pinterest, I mean, the people will, the customers will come, and they will come for free. So this has definitely been a pretty much set it and forget it type of situation for me. As you can see, it kind of was, I had the best moment here down here in March and April. That's when right before the summer and everything. So I had a bunch of summer type of clothing up there. So definitely spiked, and then it's starting to slow down towards the winter months. But with this, just this free traffic just coming to the store from Pinterest, it's able to generate a little over $1,200 a month part-time. I mean, just literally post the item, pin it, and then watch the money come in. So that's definitely what I want to stress to you guys, is to go ahead and get into something like that, get in a niche like that, so that you can do the same with a minimal amount of money up front. So this is Pinterest is a few stats on the Pinterest page that I was talking about, like the profile, average daily impressions. That's how many times the pins are being seen by people. How many times a day those pins are in front of a customer's eyes on Pinterest. Over there it says average monthly viewers, so that's how many people a month that are seeing 333,000. Like I said, all free, all just organic. Like I said, we'll go into more detailed video Pinterest in a later video. It's just, like I said, just a broad overview, so we can jump right in with Fiverr. With Fiverr, it's a very cost-effective way to create your brand identity, i.e. logos, your Facebook fan pages, and banner ads. the biggest thing is a logo. So when you make your Shopify store, you want to have the customer be able to identify you quickly. So if they see, if they come to your website, they see the brand, they go on Facebook, they see one of your Facebook ads, it just makes it that much easier for that customer to be like, oh, okay, recognize you and pull out that credit card and put some money in your pocket. So Fiverr, a lot of the stuff on there, majority of the stuff on there is $5. So you can get a logo for $5. You can get someone to create you a Facebook fan page for $5. Once you start getting to different ads and stuff, you can have, your products placed into a banner ad. And like I said, that we'll get to that in future videos, but that's just a broad overview of Fiverr. Now with 99 Designs, it's a lot like Fiverr in the aspect that you can create your brand identity. It's just a higher quality. You definitely will pay more on 99 Designs. What happens is you pretty much go on 99 Designs and you type in, what you're looking for. I want to create a logo that has, everybody's the biggest, hottest thing right now is Pokemon or whatever. So I want a Pokemon logo that looks similar to the, to the actual Pokemon logo. And then what 99 Design does is it broadcasts it through all of their designers, and they all compete. It's almost like a contest to compete for your business. And then you get to choose who's the best, and you get to pick, your top designer. You can message them and ask questions, or you can tell them like, oh, I like the way that the P is on this Pokemon logo, but I don't like this K. So you can have them switch it around to your liking. And at the end, you get to choose the best design, and you can use it for your logo because you get the rights and everything for the logo, so you can use it wherever and however you want to after the contest is over. So that's 99 Designs. And LegalZoom. Like with anything that we do in this business world, you want to make sure that everything is legit. And when starting a Shopify store, you're essentially creating a business. So you definitely want to make sure everything is legit. You want to make sure you do all of these things in the beginning, because it's very hard to try to go back and do this after you've already, been successful and everything like that. Trust me, I've been down this route. I've waited until to the middle and try to come back and try to get everything legit, and it kind of bit me in the butt. But like I said, that's what I want to get you in the mindset of getting everything started in the beginning. Like I said, you can form your LLC there. You can do product patents if you create a product, or if you have some designers make you a product and you start selling those, and also to trademark your brand, because once you like I said, you get into the mind of a customer good enough, then you definitely want to make sure you're protecting your brand. You don't want anybody just coming up and putting your brand on their products and and making money off of your stuff. So definitely get the trademark for your brand. Aspire is pretty much a training site that also couples with a business coach. So you can have you starting a business, when you have that business coach, they're going to be walking you through pretty much every aspect of business there is, especially in the online marketplace. Whether it's traffic, whether it's the taxes, whether it's the legal part of it, you pretty much get all of that stuff with this system. Like I said, all of these links and everything are in the bottom. All of these have made me successful on Shopify. So this is just pretty much just a broad overview before we actually jump into Shopify and get your store set up in this training session. Why now? Why should you start or open a Shopify store now, at this time, tonight, Monday, Sunday, right now? Why? Yeah, the main reason is because it's the beginning of the largest quarter of e-commerce, and it's the fourth quarter. First, of the business world, so to speak, and e-commerce is where it's at in the fourth quarter. You have Black Friday, you got Cyber Monday, and you got Christmas, the Christmas season. I mean, every year since, like I said, since what, 2011, 2012, the fourth quarter has definitely been by far the best quarter, every year, and it just keeps getting better and better. And with you having a Shopify store, like I said, you make the rules, you choose what you want to sell, and I'm telling you, you do it right, the money will come this quarter. So you need to go ahead and get started. Get started now. All right. Now that we have did a brief overview, let's go ahead and jump right in to setting up your Shopify store. If you're on the YouTube page, you can actually go down into the description box and then click on the Shopify link, and then we'll go right into creating your store. So once you click the link, it'll take you to this page here. Let's see. So the main Shopify website. Just give me a second here. All right, so this is what it looks like. What you want to do is go ahead and, like it says, enter your email address. Pretty simple, right? So just put in your email address. All right, so it's going to tell you to go ahead and start your free 14-day trial of Shopify. So you're just going to create, you got your email address, go ahead and create your password, your store name. Now this store, I'm going to actually use this store as an example in further videos, as almost like a, what is it called? I lost the name for it, but in future videos, I want you to get the firsthand experience from start to from beginning to your first sale and onward. And I want to go through those steps with you so you can see the progression, and also so you can reflect back and forth with your store as well. So this is a store that I'm actually going to create with you guys, and then we can go through it in further videos. I just got to, let's see. So once you do that, you create your store name. So I'm gonna call it Pocket. Create your store. It's asking me if I want to save the password. Nope. Now, it's going to ask you all of this pretty much self-explanatory information here. You put all your information in, first name, last name, street address, so on and so forth. Click next, and it'll pretty much take you to, let's see, pretty much take you to this portion of it. So let me just go back. All right, online store. Let's create the store. All right, let's go ahead and log in. So once you're done with, creating, putting in your information, your first name, last name, and all that good stuff, it may ask you for credit card information because this is a 14-day trial. Shopify isn't free. Is not a free platform. It's a monthly fee. So during this 14 days, that's why I want to try to get you into profit as soon as possible, so you can maintain and go keep rocking, because fourth quarter, like I said, fourth quarter is where it's at. So we can definitely maintain. So once you create your store, it will look something like this. All right, so this is pretty much the dashboard here. It's the home screen. So once you start getting sales, it'll pop up right here next to the cash register, show you how many visitors are coming through, so on and so forth. Like I said, a lot of this stuff is pretty self-explanatory. You don't have to get into the nitty-gritty. The most important thing is getting into the actual online store when you start creating your theme and everything like that. So how to get there: go to online store, come down here, and you want to customize your theme. All right, so we have a pretty basic theme here. Nothing too fancy. Actually, I'm probably gonna keep everything extremely basic, so that way you know that you can have the ugliest store and it'll still you can still make sales. So I'm gonna keep everything just very basic. Oh, screen is paused. Let me see. I might have to switch some things around here. Sorry about that. All right. All right. Here we go. All right. Now you can see my screen. All right. So let's start back from the beginning here, since the screen was paused. I apologize about that. So like I said, once you put in your, name, address, and all that good stuff, and you pretty much create your profile, you will end up to a home screen that looks similar to this. This is the home screen. Like I said, once you start getting sales, it'll pop up next to this cash register here. Your visitors will pop up there next to the little dinging bell. And a lot of the stuff up here is pretty, like I said, pretty self-explanatory. The most important part to get set up here would be the theme. And like I said, I'm going to keep my theme extremely basic, just so everybody knows that it's pretty easy once you get everything lined up and in place to make sales. So here's my theme here. Pretty nice, pretty plain. So nice and easy. You get to choose the different themes. So it says right here, theme options, and you can edit themes there. Now let's go back and we can look at the products page. And this is pretty much where you're going to add your products. Now let's talk about, where do we get these products? Where am I getting products, and what products am I selling? Like I said, the best way to do this the free route would be, to have like a clothing store that you can put up specific clothing for the seasons, or when you go onto Pinterest, what clothing is popping up, the most or most often. So we can actually go and do an example of that here. Let's see. So here, just scrolling down, just seeing what Pinterest wants to show me is pretty much going to be similar to what Pinterest is, wanting to show everybody that comes on Pinterest. So right now it's showing bikinis and stuff like that. So, that's what's hot right now. Or, dresses like this, you can find dresses like that and put them out there. So it's pretty pretty basic, bikinis. If you want to do like a men's store, you can find, shoes like this and so on and so forth. So another easy way, if you don't want to do a, a clothing niche, and you can go a website called watchcount.com. We use this a lot in the e-commerce world to find profitable items to sell on eBay, sometimes as well on Amazon. And now you can use it to sell profitable items on your website. So come up here and you're like, man, what do I want to sell? Now my store is going to be centered around the Pokemon wave. So that's why it's called Pocket Monsters. So let's just type in Pokemon. All right. Oh man, look at that. Look at this Pikachu. I want to buy that for myself. So now what watch count is it's going to show you, well, it says it right there, the most watched and the popular items based on your keyword that's on, that's selling right now. Like you can see here, it also tells you how many sales that person got for this particular item. So for example, this one right here has like the Pokemon 100 card lot. Is 18,000 sales. You can, 4,077 watchers. So, this is definitely a great place to start to see, what items are going to test well and what items you want to start putting on your website now. So that's a good way to find, the niche you want to jump into. So where do we get these items? You can get your items from eBay. You can get your items from another website by the name of AliExpress. Now, model, it is called a drop shipping business model, which means you don't have to ship anything on your own. You pretty much get the money, place the order on a website like AliExpress through your vendor, and your vendor will then ship the item to the customer directly. Now, a lot of the vendors, they don't put any type of, receipts or invoices or, any type of advertisements in the package. So, the customer doesn't know how much you actually paid for an item versus what you charge them for the item. So let's keep going with the whole Pokemon thing. So we've seen that it's so cool. So we found the Pikachu that we had seen on watch count. Now the best way to find the most used vendors would be to, best match is always going to be selected, which you can just click on orders to see who's got the most orders. But this one has a fairly good amount of orders, 784 orders. And it also has the picture of the Pikachu that we want to sell. So we simply come up here, we find it. We got, that's crazy. That thing is so cool. So it's selling for $834 on here, on eBay. I want to say it's a similar price, and it's pretty much coming from the same place too. I want to say it's coming from China as well. So let's check it out. Yep, e-pack delivery from China. It sold 2,000 times. Oh man, nice. So, we can easily, just look at this. You probably I mean, $8.99 is a pretty good price for that. But you can put that on your website for $14.99, $19.99. I mean, like I said, it's your store. You choose the price. You know, so this is the item we want to use. So we simply go back over here, go to add a product. Let's see what they're calling it. So I'm just going to copy the whole thing. And we'll take away things that don't really matter. Pokemon, Pikachu, Charizard, hat. Those other things really don't matter. Right now, anyway. Doesn't matter in the actual title. So Pokemon Pikachu with Charizard hat. Perfect. Easy day. And let's see if they got any description for it. Oh, thank you. You're so kind. Oh man. You're so kind. Thank you for all of that, all of those descriptions. Bam. Yep, I'm gonna keep everything the same as a lightning effects. Please be cautious. Thank you for selecting item. Most preferred. Peace satisfaction is our priority. Good to go. All right, now we need some pictures. Now I'm using a MacBook Pro or Air, I should say. Normally we would just, save the image as, put on your computer, so on and so forth. I mean, you can do that, or you can just take a screenshot, which is what I'm going to do. Bam. All right, so this probably retails. Let's find out if it's retailing anywhere. Best place to find out is on Amazon. So we can get a good price. Let's see. All right. Oh wow. Okay. So we got a few up here, and you can see the price. You can see the prices here. We have one for $24.99. We have $15.84. We even got one up here for $36.66. Now a lot of these haven't been sold. But as you can see, a lot of these are being sold for way more than $8.99. So in your store, it's not gonna be anything different. I like to use, with the clothing store, I like to go up 100% profit. So if 100% margins. So if, for example, if an item costs $5 on AliExpress or eBay, I'll charge $10. So for this one, no different. If it's costing $8.99, almost $9, I'll probably put it there for what, $17.97. So we'll do the same. Compare it to price will be $39.97 and 17. All right. I was going to ask you if you want to SKU, barcode, inventory policy. I normally leave all of these things blank. I don't even mess with any of that. Now here in the search engine listing preview, this is where you can put the full title that we got over here from from eBay because it's gonna be very keyword rich. It doesn't matter on your actual store because it's your store. You're not, nobody's coming to your store and searching, millions of sellers to try to find one item. It's your store, so you want to make the title make sense. A lot of trainings before, especially on eBay, the title can be just a whole bunch of keywords all together. But on your store, you want to make sure the title makes sense to a customer because that's what they're reading to find, to figure out what it is that they're about to buy. So you got the Pokemon Pikachu with Charizard hat. So we can put that whole title up there. And like I said, very keyword rich. So you can start popping up in the search engines and your actual title still stays the same. Pokemon Pikachu with Charizard hat. So we are done putting up our first item. Save product. Bam. Now that we have a product, let's see if we can go to our actual store. I don't know if it'll let me in this developer app. Oh, there it is. View online store. Pocket Monsters. Bam. Now that, man, just with that one item, plain as this website is, I would come up here and buy that. I'll be like, oh, Pikachu. Oh, yeah. I would buy that as is, and so will all your customers. So you don't have to get too crazy with the themes and, too focused on that. The main focus here is to get items onto your store so you can have as many chances to get that sale when the customer comes up, because the customer's going to come up here and it's going to be quick. I mean, the customer normally stays on the website for maybe 5 seconds at the most, and the majority of these customers are on a mobile phone, so they see what they like, they click it, they scroll around a little bit, see if they see anything else they like, and they're gone. So you got to make that first impression. It's got to be quick. That's why I said the theme does not even matter. You got to make sure that your store is full of items that's, around the niche, or, that's going to be appealing to that customer once they come onto your website. So since we're making a Pokemon, since I'm making a Pokemon niche for this particular store, I want to make sure that this thing is jam-packed with everything Pokemon. So this is what it looks like. We got our first item up now. A lot of things, there's a few things you do want to make sure that you update here. And we'll go until about, I want to say about 10 or about 9:45. Like I said, we'll go into more in-depth trainings. I just want to get you exposed to Shopify so that and that you're not afraid of it, to get, to jump in. It's pretty simple. It's a pretty simple concept, I should say. But I definitely want you guys to get in, play with it. Like I said, it's a 14-day free trial. So you come in, play around with it, see, set up everything. Like I said, I'll do a video every day, and it'll be, there it is, case study. We're gonna do a case study, and you can follow me every day for the next 14 days of your 14-day trial. And like I said, we'll just, I'll set up the whole store like I normally would any of my other stores, and you can be right there with me. Like I said, I'll create that Facebook group. So if you got any questions, or just hit me up in a chat. I'll get back to you when I can. I get a lot of messages daily, so definitely get back to you when I get a chance. But like I said, I'll be here with you every day during this case study, so you can see, and we can see this Pokemonster store blow up, so to speak. So one thing that you do want to change when you first open the store, or when you got your first item up, you just want to go to your website and kind of, play around with it and see the things that are already are already on here. Let's see, so we got about my my family just walked in. Hello, family. So yeah, like I said, about 10 more minutes. So with the website here, you just want to come to the home page. Come to the home page. Let's see. You want to just see what's already up here, just by default. You want to make sure that you get those things updated. So right here it says homepage. Write a few sentences to tell people about your store. You definitely don't want to keep that there. So you get those customers that want to, crawl every inch of your website, and then they see this here, they're like, "Oh, what is this?" So it says it right here to edit the content on this page. You want to go to the pages section on the Shopify admin. So, you just go to pages and, edit that. You want to go down here. This is the blog section. So you want to make sure you go into your blog, update that, make sure you put an actual post there, and so on and so forth. I think those are like the only things that are like defaulted. Okay, here we go. About us to go here, update this, put a few blurbs here to kind of give you a layout so you can keep the same layout. You can go to your favorite online stores and go to their about us and kind of get a copy of that and, tailor it to whatever you store. That's pretty much it. Catalog. And it can just have all the products that you have up there. So, like I said, today, just a very brief overview to kind of get you introduced to Shopify and what it is and what you can do with it. And like I said, this 14 days, 14-day free trial, go ahead and click the link. These 14 days, I'll do a case study with you guys to go over, from, like I said, from beginning to end, and end being that you start making sales and start making profit. And yeah, the sky's the limit. Literally, the sky's the limit with this. You can just scale it on up. So that's pretty much it for tonight's little webinar here. I got a few live viewers, so like I said, if you have any questions, hit me up on Facebook. Leave a comment below. Subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can keep up to date with the 14-day case study with Pocket Monsters. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.